We are here at Arrowhead Stadium, home of the Chiefs, but not for a battle with the Broncos. Rather, this is going to be the site of the Colorado-Kansas game tomorrow afternoon. KU is playing its home games here, while its home stadium in Lawrence is being renovated. And for Colorado, doesn't really matter who or where they play. Each and every Saturday, Colorado just does what it takes to win. 3 weeks ago, an early 13-point deficit at Texas Tech didn't disrail the Buffs. And last week, an early turnover and 3 in total couldn't stop CU from putting up 49 points in a win against Utah. This team appears to have taken on its coach's philosophy. They don't make the game and the circumstances that come with winning too big.
Look at me, man. Do I look like I subscribe to pressure, or do I look like I apply it? We apply pressure. We don't subscribe to it.
We Colorado football. Every game we came out, Shador Ben says we the Super Bowl. So it's no new pressure. I mean, we always been a team that everybody's shooting at. So we're used to the pressure. I mean, it's kind of, we don't have no pressure. We'll see them a little off. So, you know what I'm saying? We're just doing out there handling our business. That's who we are. We are under pressure every game.
Maybe that mentality is the reason why Colorado has won 4 straight road games. And if they win here tomorrow, that'll make it 5 in a row. Their longest win streak since Rick Neuheisel was the coach back in 1995. In Kansas City with the Buffs, Eric Christensen for CBS Sports Colorado. Kansas will not be a pushover. The Jayhawks are playing their best football of the season. They've won 3 of their last 4 games, and that includes back-to-back wins over ranked teams. They've never done that in their entire football history. One of the keys in tomorrow's game is going to be Travis Hunter against the Jayhawks secondary. Now, Kansas features 2 cornerbacks who are ranked number 1 and number 2 in interceptions in the conference. They've combined for 9 picks. Coach Prime calls Hunter the best offensive and defensive player in the nation. But those KU DBs seem unfazed about going up against the dual threat Heisman favorite.
Extra motivated to play against?
Yes. I'm not gonna lie. I've been waiting. I already marked this on my notes. I already know this is the game. I said I've been wanting the game all season. Yeah, this is gonna be the game.
Don't say that. They shouldn't say that. I mean, I don't want them to back down anything, but be careful of calling him out.
Yeah.
And you got LeJontay, you got Shep, you got Will. I mean, Jimmy, it's Draylon. I mean, you got a whole plethora of young men that you got to deal with, not just one.
I think it's fair to say that this game is going to be the program's biggest since playing for a Pac-12 championship back in 2016. A win against the Jayhawks puts Colorado one step closer to playing for another conference championship. A loss and those hopes take a serious hit. In Kansas City with the Buffs, Eric Christensen, CBS Sports Colorado.
Here's Eric Christensen.
This game against Kansas was billed as one of the Buffs' most important games since 2016. A chance to play for a Big 12 Conference championship and maybe a berth in the college football playoff were all in the balance. But a funny thing happened here. The CU's defense, which has been new and improved this season, stumbled. They gave up the most points and the most yards they have all season long. And what could have been one of the program's best wins in recent memory now is one of their most disappointing.
We start smelling ourselves a little bit. That's what I just told our team. We got intoxicated with the success. We got intoxicated with the multitude of articles and the assumption that we're this and the assumption that we're that, and we did not play CU football. Therefore, we got our butts kicked.
While this loss doesn't help their chances of winning a Big 12 Conference championship or playing in the college football playoffs, it doesn't eliminate them from contention. Before the day, Colorado entered with a 34% chance to make the college football playoffs. With this loss against Kansas, that number is dropped to 14%. In Kansas City with the Buffs, Eric Christensen, CBS Sports Colorado.
Here's Eric Christensen.
When the opponent never punts, that's not a good thing. And that's what happened here at Arrowhead as Kansas scored on its first 7 possessions, handing Colorado an extremely disappointing loss. Now, while this loss doesn't mean that Colorado's eliminated from playing for a Big 12 championship, it does mean one thing. The Buffs no longer control their own destiny.
If God were to grant you every darn thing you needed in life, all the ability, the thought process, the connections, the visuals, and you don't do nothing with it. That's on you. And that's what we are. We control our own destiny, and we fumbled it.
Well, I don't even know how that works. I just know we lost tonight's game, so that's something we just got to watch, and we just got to improve overall and see what went wrong. We're on offense. We could have had our defense back more, and that's it.
So how do the Colorado Buffaloes bounce back from this extremely disappointing loss? Well, Coach Prime said it's going to be difficult. Next week is usually about friends, family, and a Thanksgiving feast. He said his job is to make sure the Buffs make it all about football. In Kansas City with the Buffs, Eric Christensen, CBS Sports, Colorado.